Okay, Mr. Broadman. No, I'll make sure the escorts you didn't pay for are out of your trailer. But right now I have to do this casting interview. You do one appearance on the Muppets and all of a sudden you're Sean Connery. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My name's Caroline, so why don't you tell me your name?
J.B.
Oh, is that short for something or is it just JB?
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You're intense. Well, JB, why don't you start by telling us where you're from?
I'm from Skinner Holler, Kentucky. Yeah.
I've never heard of that one. So you're from Skinner Hollow then, yeah?
Skinner Holler. Dig the wax out of your... yeah.
Okay. Let's get this moving. So, JB, this job requires a lot of internet use, social media, streaming services. Tell me, do you use the internet often? What do you think about using the internet on a daily basis?
Well, let me answer your question with a question.
Okay, sure.
Do you know what the internet is?
I'll humor you. It's a place for people to learn and grow and communicate with each other, unlike their phony exes who couldn't commit to me, even my mother. Never mind. It's the World Wide Web, JB.
A web that uses computers.
I was aware. Continue.
Well, were you also aware that in 1982, the computer was named the Time Magazine's Man of the Year?
No, I wasn't aware.
Yep.
Okay.
True fact. Do you know who else was Time Magazine's Man of the Year?
Winston Churchill, Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr.? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, yeah, but no. Adolf Hitler.
Oh, whoa.
Adolf Hitler, 1938. Yep.
I did not see you going there. What does this have to do with the internet again?
Anyway, to answer your question, yes. Yes, I use the internet.
Okay.
For research.
Damn it! Would you watch where you're walking? We're doing an interview here.
And porn.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just keep moving forward here. Well, what do you think about it?
Well, you know when you go to a movie theater, and well, of course, you first have to leave your Falcon up in the aviary, and well, after you do that, you have to check in, and you sit down in your seat, and you see a guy there with like 3 tubs of popcorn, and you're thinking to yourself, why does this guy need 3 tubs of popcorn? It's madness! Anyway, you know what I'm talking about?
I've honestly not understood anything you've said this entire time.
It's like that.
Yeah, okay. So, JB, I sort of just want to get this over with. Why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself?
What do you need to know?
Well, we just need to get a better sense of who you are, what you do, and what you're all about.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, no problem. My name's J.B.
Yep, we've covered that. But tell us more. What makes you tick? What makes you the puppet for this job?
Well, what else do you need?
Well, you've not really told us anything about who you are.
Y'all with the government?
What? No. My name is Caroline. I'm with CAE Media, and I'm trying to evaluate you on if you're the right puppet to represent our company on the air for this job. You're here of your own volition. You're applying to the Puppet Wrestletrax Network, remember? You're JB. Am I making this clear?
Yes, yeah. J.B. Yes.
I need a drink. Moving on. What are your goals? If you were hired as a PWN commentator, what do you think you could possibly bring to the table? Why do you, J.B., deserve this opportunity? Why should I give it to you?
Well, actually, you see, I went to school for journalism, and I was able to study under a great correspondent. You probably wouldn't know his name, as he hasn't really received the credit he deserves, but he really revolutionized war correspondence during the Afghanistan action. I'd like to take that kind of zeal for the craft, to find the truth in any story. Not just the facts, but the truth that the facts hide. And I'd like to apply that to the medium of wrestling, which I consider to be the most visceral and sublime expression of literature in our culture today.
I didn't see that coming. That was really quite eloquent. I'm impressed, JB. Great answer.
Thanks!
So with an answer like that, this might actually turn around. Tell me, JB, What kind of experience do you have with this kind of work? Have you done anything that you feel demonstrates the strength we need in our broadcasting team?
Yes?
So I spoke too soon. Okay, so tell me what you feel holds you back from accomplishing your goals. What are the challenges you feel you need to overcome in life? What are some of your goals and aspirations?
You know, watching, reading, seatbelts, escrow, that kind of thing.
What? Okay, I just want this to be over now. Tell us about your upbringing. What were your parents like?
Oh, wow, that's a toughie. Let's see. Did I say escrow? Reading? Seatbelts. Seatbelts! I'm gonna go with seatbelts again.
Seatbelts? Your parents were like seatbelts?
Exactly.
As I really hope you know, the Puppet Wrestletrax Network is based around professional wrestling, and therefore you'd have to be a very big fan of the sport to be considered for this job. Do you consider yourself a fan of professional wrestling?
Well, actually, I think the better way to word it is, wrestling is a fan of me.
Of course it is. Wrestling is a totally cognitive being who celebrates the life and times of JB because why couldn't you just answer a question like a sane person?
You don't got a problem with that?
Not at all.
Good.
Yeah, all is good with the world. We're almost done, thank God. Then I can go home to my cats. So, JB, and just answer the question, why do you like wrestling?
Well, again, I think you're asking the wrong questions. And I know you're Mrs. Casting Director and everything, but you should be asking why wrestling likes me, JB.
Can't you just answer my questions? You do realize that you have to answer the question to be able to get the job, right? I mean, yeah, you're kind of cute, but looks aren't everything. Give me some substance, Jesus Christ.
I feel like I'm nailing this interview. Am I nailing? You don't have to answer. I'm nailing this interview.
Why are the cute ones always so dumb? Look, how about you just tell me what your favorite match of all time is?
Yeah. My favorite match, without a doubt, is Melina versus Alicia Fox for the WWE Women's title.
Of course it is. Okay. Here, we're on the last stretch. You can do this. Follow along, okay? In your estimation, what do you think? What comes to mind when you hear the words Puppet Wrestletrax Network? What do you take away from that question? Work with me here. You can do this.
Well, I assume it has something to do with wrestling, commentating, journalism, slip and slides, maybe some escrow.
Do you even know what escrow is? Never mind. Great answer. Great answer. Moving on. Working with us here at the PWN will give you the opportunity to meet some very famous celebrities. You'll be elbow to elbow with a former supporting background co-star of a 1977 episode of The Muppets. Tell us, how do you feel about being able to work alongside Philip J. Broadman?
Who's that?
You're not familiar with Philip J. Broadman? I saw you talking to him in the lobby before I called you in here. I heard you ask him for his autograph. Security made you let him go of him when he tried to walk away. Phil Broadman, mustache, he's wearing a hat, glasses. He's been in countless theater productions. He was arrested for lewd conduct with a burning walrus last year.
Oh, yeah. Nice guy. Offered me a crap.
Yeah, I believe he was actually calling you a creep.
That's what I think it was, only he called it a creepy.
Nope, he called you a creep.
It looked like a little pancake.
Okay, just forget it.
Yeah, only with juice coming out of it. It was weird.
Okay, look, I think it's time we wrap this up. You seem like a very interesting candidate. I can only imagine what the producers will think when they see this interview. So let's just go ahead and let me ask you one last question, and then, if you have nothing going on after this, that is, well, I have no idea why I'm doing this, but would you want to go get some drinks afterwards? That is, if it's something you'd be interested in?
Why wouldn't I? I'm JB.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get this wrapped up then. I get off at 5. Wait, no, what are you doing, Caroline? Your therapist told you not to do this anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, what are your other interests, extracurricular activities, and hobbies? What do you like to do?
Hobbies? Oh, I like to collect things.
Oh, well, like what exactly?
Like these here.
Oh my god, are those ears?
Yeah.
You collect ears.
Yeah.
That is unique. Yeah. I think that will do it. So, the studio will review the interview, and I'll give them my opinions, and we'll be in touch.
What do you mean be in touch? I got the job, right?
Well, as much as I'd like to look at you all day, JB, I mean, I feel like you really get me. And I know, I'm sorry, I'm off topic. It's only fair that we let everyone else out there in the lobby who've been waiting patiently get their shot as well.
Nah, they all left.
They left? What do you mean they left? There were like 20 people waiting out there earlier.
Where do you think I started my collecting hobby?
That's just... You can't! We've been together so long and you still never talk to me about these things. It's so frustrating, JB. I'm fine, because I love you. I'll send your tape through.